Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today, we're going over Chef Ramsay's 10-ounce chicken pot pie that's made with chicken breast pieces, peas and carrots, and a creamy sauce topped with puff pastry that costs $5.94. Here's what they advertise that Chef Ramsay's chicken pot pie should look like. But we, the people, have been catfished many times by the manufacturer of frozen dinners with a beautiful, delicious picture on the box, but then it looks like an atrocity once it's finished cooking. But that's why I do these videos. For you, the people, so you don't have to. Gordon's chicken pot pie didn't fare too well with the reviews. Out of 644 reviews, it only received 2.8 stars out of 5. The most helpful positive review gave it 5 stars and said it was really tasty and flaky. The most helpful negative review gave it 2 stars and said they were so disappointed. Here's the list of ingredients, and the chicken is so far down the ingredient list that it ought to be called a pot pie with a little bit of chicken. Or maybe a chicken flavored pot pie, but certainly not a chicken pot pie. And to make matters worse, it's not even whole muscle chicken. It's a 4-meat slurry concoction. When will these companies realize that if they stop using dry, flavorless chicken breasts and switch over to moist, tender, and delicious chicken thighs, they can stop making 4-meat slurry concoctions to make the meat edible and moist and start using whole pieces of delicious, moist and tender chicken thighs? That would do 3 things. It would save the manufacturer money, it would save the consumer money, and it would provide a better, more delicious final product for us, the people. The serving size is the whole pot pie, which has 460 calories, 20 grams of total fat, 12 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 95 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,470 milligrams of sodium, 52 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 5 grams of sugars, and 19 grams of protein. That amount of sodium made my heart skip a beat and my lips pucker. You can cook Chef Ramsay's chicken pot pie in the microwave for 5.5 to 6 minutes or in a 350 degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes. Now, because I love you, the people, and I'm such a big spender, I bought 2 pot pies, one to cook in the microwave and one to cook in the oven. And I did exactly that. I cooked one in the microwave and one in the oven. Unfortunately, the files for the microwave version became corrupt. So you're not going to see the results of the microwave version, but I will tell you the results of the microwave version. But first, here's Chef Ramsay's chicken pot pie right out of the freezer and right out of the box. And then here it is once we remove the plastic and right before it went into a 350 degree oven. And now here it is after baking in a 350 degree oven for 45 minutes. So I wanted to go in and try the puff pastry crust first. And as we cut through the crust, it felt good, it looked good. Now let's see what it tasted like. So we shoved it into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. And the crust was good. It was light, it was flaky, but it wasn't spectacular, like you would expect from wrinkle-headed Gordon Ramsay. Next, we dug inside to get some of the filling. And once again, nothing spectacular, especially from a Michelin-star chef. I can already hear the scooters. Yeah, you do know that he did not make those himself. They were made in a factory. He did not make them personally. Yes, I do realize that you know it all buffoons. But I do also realize that it takes a money-hungry bubblehead to put their name on a product just to make money. The second bite with the filling and the crust wasn't awful. However, it was lacking chicken and it was extremely salty. Besides it being salty, the overall flavor was pretty good. The one I cooked in the microwave was pretty much the same as the one I cooked in the oven, but the crust on the one cooked in the oven was obviously much better. I think Chef Ramsay's chicken pot pie is just average, and certainly not worth $5.94. Even though you'd still be dealing with processed food and a lot of sodium, I would still much prefer the $1 7-ounce banquet chicken pot pies over the Chef Ramsay chicken pot pie. You could buy 6 of the banquet chicken pot pies totaling 42 ounces for the same price as you pay for one 10-ounce Chef Ramsay pot pie, which is why I'm giving Chef Ramsay's chicken pot pie a 4 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.